Please support the Feral Druid army. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Meow. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Olfis, and today I'm doing a little bit of a commentary. It's been a minute, and I know I was going to put a one-shot macro guide out, but I was reviewing my last video, the one-shot guide that I put out not too long ago, and I think it's pretty good. There have been changes, though. You're not allowed to use Draenic agility potions in Battlegrounds anymore. You can only use the potions provided from Battlegrounds, so like saltwater potions are valuable, along with all the other potions that are Battleground only. It's a little bit weird what they have going on, but I think it's to avoid, the one-shot macro or, other things like that. You can't use flasks anymore either. But hey, that's fine. Nobody wants to shell out 900 gold for a flask anyway. Although for all you alchemists out there who strictly PvP, that might not be, the most viable option anymore. So there have been a few changes with 7.1 that I kind of don't like. I might end up doing my one-shot macro guide for 7.1 later. I do have a few great ideas. If there is one thing that I would tweak, I do use Elun's Guidance now over Jagged Wounds, just because getting that Savage Roar up quickly helps a lot in getting an enemy down fast. That way you don't have to build 2 sets of 5 combo points up to get yourself set up for those brutal slashes with a Rip and a Savage Roar. So I do recommend using Elun's Guidance, Savage Roar, getting in there with the 5 combo points and just going at it. The changes in 7.1, some people don't like, pouncing strikes, losing Rake. I've been doing Battlegrounds today, and I'm using Blood Scent for that 10% crit without Lunar Inspiration, and trying to run from enemy to enemy, it is kind of tough. But you can see in the background here, I got all this footage of a couple Silver Shark Mines games that I played today, where I'm using Blood Scent, no Lunar Inspiration for range combo point generating, and I'm running enemy to enemy. I'm utilizing Wild Charge a lot more. I'm using Guardian Affinity to Wild Charge the enemies whenever possible to avoid damage, but when I'm running away, then run back in. I have been using Resto Affinity a bit more, to be honest, and I'm thinking about switching up to Boomkin form a little too. You still get the perks of being in bear form without Guardian Affinity. You just don't get Frenzied Regeneration, which, I think that Regrowth, Swift Mend, Healing Touch, Rejuvenation are better than Frenzied Regeneration. I mean, I guess Regrowth is automatically given to you, it changes, but I'm starting to feel that Resto Affinity does beat out Guardian Affinity in a way now, because, we lost that 4% in Thick Hide, 4% damage reduction, or, it sucks. But you still get 6%, so Guardian Affinity is still good, but I think that Resto Affinity might be a little bit better. So in these games, I do get a couple good kills in. I did a 1v1 versus a warrior. I executed the perfect one-shot. I got my Savage Roar up, my Rip, and I just Ashman's Frenzied and Brutal Slashed away at him, and I chucked him down. I did a little bit of testing with the Elun's Guidance, and I was able to get a mage down in about 6 seconds. A 6-second kill from the point of when I hit him first, when I Savage Roar, rake him, to the point where he dropped dead. It took 6 seconds, and I think that without a trinket, if you can implement a good stun in between there, I think you can get a guy down within 6 to 7 seconds without him even touching you. I mean, of course, there is the possibility that he trinkets, but it's a really strong burst. I think you guys should check out the build that I'm using. I'm using Blood Scent, Brutal Slash, Elun's Guidance, Savage Roar, and it's really good. I did try out some 2s yesterday with the Feral Druid, strictly Feral Druid, two Feral Druids, and we did Leader of the Pack, and we went in and we're trying to get 2s wins. Now I'm thinking that Leader of the Pack isn't that great of an ability. We were running Incarnation, and we were trying to spam Shred to heal ourselves up, but I'm thinking Protector of the Grove might work great. If we just heal each other, we use that Protector of the Grove to toss heals at each other and ourselves. But of course it's going to be hard, especially with the Feral Druid survivability game right now. I don't think it's very viable for 2 Feral Druids to be running together, simply because one of you is going to get hit hard. In my case, I was actually surviving a bit. He was the target, so I got a little lucky there. But with these changes, I'm making a few changes of my own. Resto Affinity is what I'm running with more often. I'm going to be going with Boomkin Affinity, Balance Affinity, I guess, Chicken Affinity, a little bit more to get a little bit of range on my abilities so I have a little more mobility. Pouncing Strikes, man, after about 10 games, I'm like, shit, I miss it. I miss Pouncing Strikes really bad right now. But that's okay, guys. Alright, well, I'm going to leave you with a little bit of footage, I think. If not, then I'll see you guys later. I'm not sure how long this recording is. But if you're not subscribed, make sure to join the Feral Druid Army. We're a fast-growing community, and I try to bring out as much guides, informative videos as I can. Make it a lot of fun. I'm also doing streams, live streams, almost every day. I'm going to be doing more on Twitch in the future, so if you want to follow me on Twitch, the link is in the description. Channel name is Olfis OG. I'm going to be leveling my Warlock up. He's 102. I'm kind of lagging behind on that right now, but look forward to some Warlock content as well. Alright guys, peace out. Olfis signing out.